Hey, friends, come on in. I'm so excited to show you what's been happening in my garden. This is actually my very first time gardening and my very first time trying out these GreenStalk vertical planters, too. I started everything from seed. Some I grew inside, and some I popped straight into the GreenStalk. It's been about 4 weeks now, and I just want you to look at how much they've grown since the last time you saw them. Let's take a walk around and check it out together. This is lobelia, some insect damage there. Different types of basil, as you can probably see. Purple petra and Tulsi basil right there. And the lobelia is trying to bloom. Got small flowers on it. It's probably a little too hot right now still. And then I also have Genovese basil. And by the way, this lobelia is Crystal Palace. You see right there. And this is another one that has, well, this one is mainly has vegetables in it and some flowers. Like this is a dwarf zinnia, and this is calendula. Hasn't started to bloom yet, but it probably won't bloom until it gets cooler, from what I'm hearing. And more Petra. I'm sorry, this is yeah, more purple Petra basil, along with some Swiss chard in there hiding, and might not it Swiss chard might not be in the best place because the basil is outgrowing it. And this is mustard greens. And I planted a lot of them in each pocket because I'm thinning them out as I go and feeding them to my chickens, and they are loving them. This is kale, scarlet kale. This purple Petra basil is growing really well. And the mustard greens along with more basil. I love the smell of basil. And now this kale is doing really well. This is the scarlet kale. It's in there by itself. So that's I'm sure that's why. Sure, I have too many in there. I'll be thinning those as well. And this is also kale. This is the premier kale. And it's really growing. It's outgrowing the scarlet kale. I tasted the mustard greens yesterday before I fed some to my chickens, and it really tastes nice. And at this stage, it's really mild. Really tastes good. This particular green stalk has a combination of rutabaga, purple top rutabagas, and I just transplanted some collards in there. Again, I planted those thickly, but I will be thinning those out. I'm going to cover these with a shade cloth, I think, since it's so newly transplanted. I just transplanted them this morning, and so I'll be covering those with a shade cloth, this whole green stalk with a shade cloth until they get established. And here's another green stalk. This one has green beans in here, bush beans. Let's see, these are the French fillet. This one got some insect damage. I went through and pulled 7 caterpillars off of these. And then I found another tiny one just the other day. They have they have been eating my pepper. This is the orange Lycia pepper. supposed to be a spicy pepper, I believe. It's a spicy pepper. And then I have more bush beans and I have squash, straight neck, and forget the other name. Let's see. I'm sure I have it down here. Okay, that's straight neck squash. And this one is Black Beauty. Oh, yeah. No, okay. Straight neck and Black Beauty squash. These are the Jimmy Nardello peppers right here. Again, some insect damage. And this one, another orange Licia. Have oregano up here in between and some um, Genovese Genovese basil. And that's mainly what's in here. I have this is a Joe E. Parker pepper. I'm noticing that flowers are starting to form in them, so hopefully I'll have some peppers soon. And hopefully the pickle worms won't destroy any squash that I get. I already see that one of my melons, I only had one that grew from a cantaloupe seed that I planted from a cantaloupe that I ate. That was the best cantaloupe I'd ever had in my life. But it obviously was a hybrid because what it's producing is not the original cantaloupe. It is from based on the Google image says that it is a Korean melon. So obviously they mixed the two together to form that particular variety of cantaloupe, which was delicious. And I'm not usually that much of a cantaloupe person. I'll eat it, but it's difficult to find any that are really good to me. But then too, I've also purchased them in the store, so that makes a big difference. Okay, we have more calendula here. And this area is a little bit shaded. And this is zinnia with broccoli hybrid that I'm doing from seed. There was one in there, and you can see Caterpillar has had it for lunch or dinner or whatever. This one's doing okay. This one's doing pretty good in comparison, this broccoli. And don't remember which basil this is, but there is a viola in there that's hiding away. I'm really allowing this basil to overtake my plants. I really need to get a hold of that. Okay, again, we have more. This is a viola um, plant here. This one is growing pretty good. And back there, I think that's a viola. Yeah. And back there okay, let me back up. That one is viola. And behind it is a tiny broccoli plant that's coming up from seed. I'm finding that I really prefer planting from seed in the GreenStalks, which was suggested by GreenStalk company. Okay, this particular broccoli is looking really good. It hasn't been attacked. Okay, I had one rutabaga plant left over. No, I think actually I had three. And so I put them in here. Again, I overplanted everything, and I'm glad I did because there's still a lot of bug pressure that I'm dealing with. Okay, another broccoli. And these particular broccoli plants were, and they're broccoli hybrid. These particular plants were, I transplanted these. These I did not grow from seed. And I mean, I grew everything from seed, but I did not direct sow everything. It's one thing I'm glad to say that everything that I'm growing, I grew from seed myself. I haven't purchased any plants from a store or anywhere like that. Or so I'm pleased with that.
Well, that's the tour for today, friends. Thank you for hanging out with me and seeing how my very first GreenStalk garden is coming along. I'd really love to hear about what you're growing, so don't be shy. Share your garden stories and even some photos in the community section here on the channel. And if you enjoyed spending a little garden time with me, go ahead and like, comment, share this video, and subscribe so we can keep on growing together. See you next time, friends.